Grand Rising, everyone. It is Shalonda, and I'm back. Let's go ahead and do it. The American Empress Unchained. And remember, I'm never here to tell you what it is, what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looks like to me. Welcome back to the platform. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And I don't know what we're even going to talk about, but I feel like it's something heavy on emotions now. I don't know what this is, but it's, I don't know, it's something like restricting. With this energy, I feel like I've been picking it up maybe since yesterday. And I think, I don't know, maybe it's like even what we read last night. I don't know, it's something very, I don't know about the whole my Lord energy. Because this morning, like this rising, I was like, I don't know. I ran across something that I just said, oh my gosh, it is so dangerous, but it's, like, oh my God. I'm like, God, what are you doing? I don't know. I'm hearing third time's a charm, but I don't even know what that means. So I don't know. It's a little like confusing, I guess. But I don't know. I'm just picking up on some energy pulling someone in, but I feel like it's a double-edged sword. I don't know. I think this one is gonna be pretty short, but I feel like it's like this energy of these masculines and these wizards in their wizardry, or like somebody owns some games here. It's like somebody, I told you I kept on picking up on this heavy nostalgic energy. And it's something about, like I said, the eyes or something like this. It's almost like somebody trying to pull somebody's energy in to show that they care. But I feel like this person knows that they are the one that can play on somebody's energy. It's like, I don't know what to call this, but I don't know if it's, I don't know. It's like that energy when it's a reminiscent energy that comes in and you find yourself in that vulnerable, girly, some type of energy. And it's like, wait a minute, no, it's war. Like, we can't go there. And I feel like that's what I'm feeling. I feel like, it's that energy. I don't know, maybe even like I said, with the French energy and the British energy here. I keep on seeing these clips of The Nanny, which was one of my favorite shows. But I feel like whatever it is, people trying to keep putting someone that's not in the nanny energy in that energy. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I can see different people's energies. Like the feminine energy, I feel like is more than one. That's the hating energy that's watching, like the nanny. What's her name? Cece. But I feel like also that's that cash cow energy though. Because I think she was like a business part or something to do with business or something here. So it's kind of like I can sense that energy, but also flip flop the energy with being the nanny that this person is hating on. You know what I'm saying? Because of her, beauty, I would say inside and out. Like, I don't really care about no haters. I don't like the haters that cleave to people that I feel are detrimental, people that shouldn't even have to question my authenticity to them. It is I who should be questioning their loyalty to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not nobody to act perfect or nothing, but like I said, I keep to myself, I keep my circle. pretty small myself and whoever I have to deal with in my everyday life in my home. Again, I know I'm not up to no malice or nothing like that. I know I'm not crazy, but I know that one thing. I feel like I value myself on being a provider and a protector, and I feel like these some people are liars or traitors because it's like natural reactions, natural resources that I have had, right? Upgrades or something that I've received. These people think that they are in control and they can either bank off of or bury. So it's also giving me that scapegoat energy, cash cow energy, do or die kind of energy. Somebody wants to be in control. Somebody wants to hold on to your heart, hold on to your emotions, and when they're ready to play, they'll open up the gates. It's like, that's just a lot right here. Because I was just sitting here thinking about that energy of thunder from the Nag Hammadi, and I posted it on my Facebook again. I think it's like an anniversary kind of thing. I feel like it's at those times when what I'm pulling on is like those times when I need to feel again. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's either I know how to turn off my feelings or something, especially when I feel like somebody is bringing drama or danger, right? But I feel like again, I don't like the fact that I don't like the fact that certain energies can come in and open up that part. It's like that I better find your love and I better find your heart energy. But I feel like it's always a gateway to somebody else getting that actual energy. I don't like being that conduit that other people think they can play on my energy to feed themselves or something like this. And so again, I feel like it's something about open up gates and somebody's trying to open up the gate, and I feel like this time could be the time, but it's just I don't even know. I was just asking God why. Hold on, what you doing? Wait, is we doing this again? Like, what are we doing? And it's I don't know. You got like I feel like there's just so many people plotting on somebody's downfall, or so many people plotting on or banking on the fact that somebody else is going to be sad or left out in the cold, or these people think it's a fun and games to lie on other people. And I don't know why the last couple readings or whatever, that Ace of Swords, I kept on bringing it, and I don't think it really actually came out, but maybe once or twice in reverse though. But my Ace of Swords don't never really come out in the reverse here. So I feel like whatever this is that's coming in a direction here, and I do feel like it's like trying or testing somebody's faith. Also possibly there's something about on the front lines or invading type of energy, like somebody trying to come back into a certain area or jurisdiction or something like this, right? They bank on or they take advantage of the fact that people that they're able to use magic to block out things or use different types of technology to block people out from each other, and then cause so much of a stir on both sides here that I feel like somebody might be missing out on an opportunity to connect. And I also feel like again there's this energy or this element of what level. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for so long I was in some type of headspace that was higher up, right? I feel like I can still go there, but I feel like again, while I'm chilling right here in this 3D realm right now, and I'm really, focusing on things that are right in front of me, paths that can be taken physically and literally. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if it's not on that level, I can't do it. It's like too strenuous. My mind is not even set up right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Ace of Cups got a couple clogged holes in it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like whatever I have left, like that bunch of grapes that the girl has. Whatever I have left, I want to be able to be abundant with that and not be in any type of constrictive mindset or even physical, spiritual, on a spiritual level. So I feel like it just don't work. It don't work. It's a minimal like kind of something here. I feel like somebody's also pulling on somebody's energy right now to see if they still, I'm hearing tell me if you still care about me, right? Somebody is bussing through. Like, I don't know, it's like an enforcer type of energy. Um, I feel like whoever this is, they know deep in the core what it really is. But I feel like, there's a lot of people that this person could be connected to that could be trying to shift something or do some type of backbiting energy. There's definitely like some type of drought that's supposed to be happening. But I don't know. I feel a sense of that water energy. I do. And I mean like on an emotional level. Maybe not even physical. Like that kind of like rough waters or riptide energy. Maybe even thunder. I feel like also, it's been feeling like I guess we're supposed to get a longer winter, but what I'm feeling is something else. I'm feeling like, you know what I'm saying? The weather is changing. I allow myself to be somewhat docile a little bit in the winter. I allow myself to recuperate and get rest and not feel bad about it. Also to take a break from any type of, other things that may stimulate me in different ways or something. And I don't mean like drugs or those, I don't mean those type of drugs anyway. So, I don't know. I feel like just even taking a moment to tap in when it comes to a more somewhat natural approach. I said somewhat, but I feel like I don't like that. I don't like that. I need to find the organic something like I excuse me, was able to open up within the past 24 to 48 hours, but I just want to get back there. And I feel like that's just it. I'm getting back to that place where it's okay to feel, but I feel like this is spell work because I feel like it's a time of war. And somebody wants someone to be naive and love struck and reminiscing on feelings and energies and things like this. And I just feel like I'm not there anymore. I'm at that point where even if there's this energy of being in some type of box or jar, I'm at that point where I'm chiseling away or trying to figure out the way out, how to break the glass, how to break the barrier, how to cut open the box or whatever it will be. It's just like I can't stay there. The cocoon, it's like I just, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it. I can't anymore. But I feel like it's also kind of like that nature, because I feel like people like to take the element of nature out, and it's easy to do that. I feel in the wintertime where I'm at, but I even noticed that like in my little thyme bed out there, where there's some thyme that grows, and then there's another. Oh, and then I have lemon balm growing in the backyard, and it's already coming up. So I feel like there's a early like there's something blooming. Mm. There's something blooming. There's something coming to life. That like poetic part of me, or that whatever it would be. Like I don't know. I'm starting to want to like go there again. But I feel like also I don't know what this is. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't know what this is because I feel like it's easy for me when, again, I feel like a loner most times, right? But I feel like with this collaboration of them trying to bring another energy into, like, I am not going there. It's almost like something forcing me to, I don't know, participate in like journaling again. And I don't know what this is, y'all. Maybe it's just spring. Maybe that's when I come to life. And I feel like it's that energy. I'm picking up on that energy of Esther, though. Or I think that was her name, Easter or Esther, on American Gods, when everything was so beautiful and she was able to bring this beautiful like energy in, right? But then she was also able to take it away and turn everything very dark. And I feel like that's what we're going through. But I feel like these are natural elements. Like we have to separate the fact or the difference between, like I said, real gods that like you don't even have to do anything for shit to be happening, right? And then these other people, they think that with their mouths moving all day, and they manipulate and lie and twist things up to make it seem some kind of way. It just seems so very ridiculous. But I feel like they have had a hand on something for too long. It's like most of these people should have already been done with. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, how long do you? I'm starting to get that point that like once you spot somebody for who they are, like it's to the point where it could be hard, especially if you're trying to prove something about this person. But I feel like a lot of people can already see it, and I feel like a lot of people bank on that, or you giving your attention to it is the only reason why something is growing. At one point in time, I knew that if I didn't give my attention to something, it really didn't even exist anymore. I feel like there's reverse psychology so that people can come in and exist again. But I feel like there's certain co-ops, and we had that word come out last night, that it's just meant to be. It's just like a fucking complete balance. It's just like nothing else like it. And I don't like that. I don't like that this time, because I feel like this could be somebody coming in to finish somebody, or it could be to finish something. I don't know. It could mean something different for each person. I'm feeling these emotions. I'm going through them, but I'm just sharing them with you guys, because I feel like a lot of this is not my energy. A lot of this could be projected energy. It could be somebody also pulling on my energy. I feel like maybe there's an end to something and somebody wants to actually try a cycle, but I feel like they already know that if it's not physical, I'm not going to go. And I feel like that's the thing. I almost feel like there is some energies in the garden. I'm seeing snakes, rats, and I did that. I already did that. Like, why is this coming up again? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like even if I uprooted some of these herbs and stuff that are growing in the backyard, and I'm thinking that they're not coming back, but they're coming back. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like it's two to tango, and I feel like whenever this person is so much, uh, what she say when it what's the something use of so much pleasure if it brings so much pain. And I feel like that's what this is. But then we also got that Betty Wright energy with no pain, no gain. So, you know, I feel like whatever it is, I mean, this time it could end up with some type of gain. I don't know. I feel like there's also this energy of financial gain. I don't know if this is like something that, you know what I'm saying? And times I'm like, why, how are these people going to keep on lying, manipulating, stealing, or holding back things or something like this? But I feel like somebody is like thinking, well, I can bank off of this. And this is the feeling that I feel like is coming in. Excuse me. It's like the artistic side, somebody likes that, and admire it or something like this. And then I feel like there's a other aspect connected to this person that is a third party feminine energy that wants to be able to make money off of somebody. It's almost like a female wanting to pimp another female, a high ranking female out. And it's like, bitch, you gonna get taken out. Like, it's that, like that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost just like that energy, like, dude, mm-mm. What is that song? I can't remember it. Something, it's gotta be something if you want to get with me or something like that. Mm. There's a sun, like I was saying, there's a sun shining light aspect coming in, but there's also a dark shadow that follows this person. It's like, I don't know, it has to be like that person has to know that that dark aspect is not welcome. It actually, there should be a restraining order. And shit, it feel like even if like this is somebody trying to be a mothering energy coming in with the sun, you know, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like this son, or this could be their spouse or something. I don't like situations with other females. I'm not gonna take it. Not in my own shit. I'm not. It just is not gonna fucking happen. I'll bow down to no fucking female. It just won't happen. And many men won't be able to get me to bow down. It'll be just that one. It'll just be that one. I can't fucking do it. I'm telling you, because you got to be even somewhere on that level to be able to intrigue or something me anyway, to even be able to get even a little bit fucking close. But I said it's dangerous because I feel like somebody playing around going into the Akashic trying to see what nigga what energy made this female like vibe on that level to put the guard down. And I feel like I ain't got time to really put no guards down. So I don't know. And then I'm wondering if that's somebody else's energy also that doesn't want somebody. They're like, I feel like there's a masculine energy that's away that doesn't want somebody to let their guard down because they know as soon as they do that somebody else is coming in to cup or cuff something or someone. I'm hearing battle of the exes and battle of the sexes. Something about this man and woman and cleaving onto. A man leaving his mother and father and cleaving onto his wife. Now again, there is there is something to do with this masculine and feminine energy. I still feel like that also is talking about a masculine counterpart being a major something in your dome. It just I don't know. I don't know. It always just concerns me because I feel like men come around a lot to take my energy and give it to other feminine energies. And at the end of the day, I'm the one that's being mocked or carrying the cross or being kicked when I'm down or something like this. And I feel like if a masculine energy is okay with even watching that, even when he feels like he got some type of something to pay, debt to pay for this person to compromise me, like that's what I'm saying. It's a dangerous situation to have men in your camp that are dealing with sexual immoralities, whether this is in the bed or in the office with another female. There's nothing about that shit that makes sense. Especially even when we talk about polygamy or whatever and these sister wives, that would be ridiculous for all of the sister wives to be on one accord except for one. Especially even with that man on a mental level. It doesn't make any sense. That means that this is a war and you coming for my head and I'm going to want to take yours before you get mine. And so again, we could just keep on going with this, but I feel like the moral of this story is that probably people going to put their guard up to energies new and old coming in with some old lovey-dovey type shit. It's going to be harder. Well, I'm just saying on this, I don't know how anybody else feels, but mm-mm. And it's even just like that. I'm hearing say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm saying do something to show that you're true. It's something like that. I feel like somebody is at a point where somebody's going to have to show them something physical or something here in order for, and somebody's not going to be able to have no fucking excuse about why they can't do it, because I feel like whoever this is has already been doing it or done it. It's like you figure it out. It's like you figure it out. I don't know why I had this dream yesterday, and it was like I was back in like I think I was watching Sabrina. I don't even know what era that would be, but it felt like, I don't know, it felt like the 70s to me, 60s, 70s or something like this. And there was a wedding or something that I was getting ready to go to. And the people were being secretive about this wedding. They didn't want me to go. You know, it was kind of like Cinderella trying to find a dress or something to go to this ball. But that, like, I was in this older house and I was digging through some like chest of clothes. And these were like some old vintage clothes, even for back then, like the 70s. Like these clothes were vintage for the 70s. So, you know, shit had to go way back. And it was like I was digging through this thing, and it was like all these balled up crunchy clothes or something like this. And I was sitting down on these clothes because I like vintage anyway, right? I like thrift energy and like vintage. But it's like everybody was already dressed up and looking so pretty and everything, about to go to this wedding or something. And they knew that, you know, I was invited or something, and nobody, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what this was. And then finally, I got ready to go to this wedding or something, but it was already almost over. I had already missed like half of this wedding or something. And nothing that was in those clothing that I was forced to pick from or whatever was even wedding ready. But when we came back from this wedding, everybody was all mad, like, about something. But like they had their, like, it's almost like they had their clothes brought in and laid out for them or something to go to this wedding, but they expected me to just get a dress out of thin air. Like, it's some weird shit like this that's going on here. And I feel like this has something to do with people also using assets and in the same people, like lawyers or judges or something that they go to get this, to make stealing from, or to make manipulating, or make harming someone, or making it to entrap or ensnare someone. It makes it very easy for these people just to think they can just snap their fingers and control other people's lives here. And I'm just sick of it, because I've never been anyone that, if you're dealing with my energy into 3D, right? I've never been anyone that somebody gonna just sit there and play and make look stupid. So I feel like that's what this whole thing is. Like, walking away from even, I guess it would be that particular, a certain group that delves more into mind games. But if my cup is not full, or if my cup is not, if my cup is clogged up, I don't want to participate. I don't. I want you to explain to me what the fuck happened, and why, if somebody's putting spell work on somebody like me that didn't do anything but expose them for what they're doing to me and other people, then, you know what I'm saying? You just have to question this whole group. And I feel like that's where I'm at. Even in that, Thunder, she she said, I am the mother of my father, but she also says, I am the, she said, I am the Alpha and Omega. I'm the mother of my father, but my husband made me. So like I said, I don't know. This could be, made energy, made man energy. I don't know. Some type of maiden energy. I just heard made men and mad men. So again, this could be also somebody having to choose between, street energy, right? And street energy and street credit, okay? Which you would have to be in the streets to even be able to represent that. And then we have madmen, which are like the thinkers or the marketers or people that come up with ideas about things like this or whatever. And I feel like I just heard this unplugged energy. So again, some people, that portion of your brain or something could be unplugged right now. It could be that source is saving whatever this is up for you. So when it's your turn to shine or shid, I say shid, on someone, you know, you will be able to. Like, people are not going to be able to access your energy. And I feel like that's what's going on right now. Somebody is trying to make it about some other reason why they're coming back in a female, really. Is trying to make some excuse as to why she needs to come back into another female's energy, but it's a vampiric energy. They want something. They want to steal something. They want to walk away with something. Okay? Something more than likely that belongs to someone. You could be getting an upgrade or a blessing, and you may feel like you feel it coming, but you don't feel it. And I feel like it's because it's being hidden from these vulturous type of energies here. Maybe even, I won't even say vultures, okay, because that's like already the meat or something is dead. But I'll say like this crow energy, crony energy, or this whatever this is. Someone is so used to, like, again, spiritually abusing someone. That means that somebody must be so very threatened by someone. And I'm hearing mother energy. Even if this is a mother energy, mother figure or something here, a earthly mother, whatever it is. It's like somebody that has to prove that they're so tough or they can block somebody. You must be really not that tough, and you must be really that afraid that every time you see somebody going into their full power and potential, you have to come in and try to block it. And I feel like, again, this has to do with masculine energy too. Somebody is paired to a masculine energy that's paired to me or something. Whether it's their son, their father, their brother, their mate, or whatever this is here. And they think that, and that's what I'm saying, you giving certain people energy or access to your energy is also allowing them to let other people weasel their way in. And I'm not having that shit. Period. So you may feel like people are like trying to get familiar with your energy again, trying to come in to feel you out a little bit to see where you're at here. But I do feel like somebody don't want to play no games, though. I do feel like that. I feel like there's energy here where somebody is noticing something here, some type of patterns or something, and somebody else has been watching and they're not having that shit either. It's like enough is enough. I feel like definitely this spring there's going to be some type of game changers. I feel like definitely during the middle of this month, toward the end of this month, there's going to be some type of shift in power. Like, bridges are burned, tables are turned, now is your time to cry. I feel like somebody could be sending that energy towards you, and it's going to be going right back towards them. I feel like also somebody could have let something slip out of their fingers here. It could be like some type of debt or some type of something someone has to pay, and they know that the only place they can go to get that type of energy, I'm about to say energy. Mm. But I feel like there's definitely an energy of someone who really is not feeling someone in any type of way, but they want you to stay. They want you to stay, whatever that means. And I feel like somebody at a distance is doing some type of work here to draw somebody in here, but they don't realize that there's 3 or 4 other people doing it too. It's almost like something magnetic is trying to pull someone away from that energy of the center of the cross. There's options here. There's options here, definitely. And I feel like somebody doesn't like that because they wanted to be the only option for whatever this is. Almost making me feel like somebody's trying to steal somebody's destiny as well. Somebody's name could be Destiny. I feel like somebody thought that they should be way past this as to taking down something old and using something new. And I feel like people are really going back and forth juggling this energy now as to do they want to press on with whatever this is they got going on, because I feel like nature is starting to erupt here. This snowfall in California, things like this, these are like verbal things that I remember my grandma talking about when the end time is going to come and what is going to, and um, what is specifically going to be looking like. And then also protect the children, because I think a lot of people are trying to get you to walk away from your children or your child. But I feel like, again, there's something about having faith, though, going towards someone or something here, and knowing that something will be, you know, um, if you walk away something, you know, I just don't even like to use those terms when we talk about, but this could be a test here. This could definitely be a test from a Lord energy, trying to see how loyal somebody is to someone, almost like Moses taking his child up there like God to see if his God, um, will sacrifice his child here. It makes me think about my daughter getting the urge to just get an Airbnb the other day. It makes me think about shit like that. Was somebody considering that? Is somebody going back and forth with Persephone and her father or her mother? Is it somebody removing Zeus or the Zeus in me from trying to gang up and remove that energy from me so they can use it against me, right? And then also to own or capture or captivate or something my daughters. I feel like it's something like that here. That this is like a nation of people trying to get a mother taken out of her children's life or something like this here. And it's because they want access to this person or this child or whatever this would be. This can be adult child or the younger. Because I feel like that's what these people do. They harvest energy, they change things, manipulate things in order to have you look some kind of way so they can put you in some type of box again, right? Slap some type of label that's probably not even your fucking name on the box, you know? I'm hearing reluctant one, but somebody knows. The Bible says something about, I call her my reluctant one, but somebody knows that somebody's not reluctant. They're patient, and they're observant, but they're not reluctant. I feel like this is exposing the type of or the level of spell work or manipulation that could be going on here when they say certain things about certain women. That's not true. And I feel like somebody's also vetting messages. Somebody could be vetting or blocking your messages online or something because they don't want somebody to be able to find you, excuse me, and watch you. Somebody might have to listen to your stuff like on the way to work or something like this because whoever is around them. Because I remember Taurus used to be like that. I mean, he wanted to break like my phone and stuff when certain people's music came on or when I listened to certain people speak or something like this. But I'm thinking that that just has to be some type of insecurity for someone here. If somebody else is coming in energetically only to uplift your person, why does it matter? It could be any other YouTuber, any other inspirational speaker, any other something. But somebody doesn't like people dealing with that God in them because it exposes things even more deeply as to the plans of these particular people here. This is why I feel like they try to water down or block out the Holy Spirit energy or crush the Holy Spirit energy. But I feel like they're not able to. I think these people know that somebody's just not like going to the concert, getting a t-shirt or whatever, that they are that motherfucker. And that's just what it's going to be. And ain't nobody going to change nobody from thinking that way over here, especially when it come to me. So, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I told y'all I wasn't going to keep you all day. Matter of fact, I woke up, I feel like too early, okay? And so I'm just going to take these last couple minutes or whatever before I actually have to get up and just rest my eyes. So, yeah. I can tell I'm getting that kind of sleepy where I can't even get my eyes open and I can't speak straight. So we're going to go ahead and just leave this video right where it is. And I'll be back later to pull on these cards because somebody's pulling on somebody's energy heavy. And I want to know who this person is. I want to know what they want. And I know, you know, because I feel like, again, at some point in time, this was like, it doesn't matter if it's like private or if it's spoken about or whatever. People are still going to pry. They're going to still plot and things like this. So, again, I'm just telling, like I told you guys, and I feel like this is something I always used to like to say in my videos. His story lied, so I tend to tell hers. It's a testimony of women that have suffered at the, maybe beautiful women that were good on the inside and out. And I feel like this is why they're going to be able to get their, whatever you might want to call it, revenge this lifetime here. Because a lot of these women didn't they didn't disturb others. Okay, that's what I was going to say. And they didn't deserve the treatment here, the ill treatment. And these people are going to have to pay that shit back tenfold. And that's just it. That's just it at the end of the day. It's like God having something in his will and these people trying to change or alter or make it like something else so one of his children can be left out. It's something weird like that. And a lot of these people have gotten already paid a little bit or gotten their little investment or gotten their something, or some of these people are waiting on something here that they're maybe never going to receive from who they think they're going to receive it from. Wow. So I'm even seeing the hand in the cookie jar, but I'm seeing like the national treasury, like somebody opening up a portion of the rooftop and ciphering something out. Money, energy, resources, something. Okay. Time. Somebody's wishing they can turn back the hands of time. It's just like when it was such a beautiful thing and both people seemed like they were ready to take that leap or whatever. I feel like this could be somebody's situation here. I feel like I've had one similar. They didn't, but these two people are not regular energies. They don't have cycles. They are really, really gods. And they can really, you know, get on one accord and get their shit together without the help of all these others here. But I feel like it's up to the masculine energy. I feel like for some reason they have given power and authority over to a beast energy or a system or a masculine energy that's attached to this beast. But they're not, the funny thing is they may be in a power and they might have some type of authority, but they're not the original beast. And I feel like what they actually think it matters the least. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.